Hello, I'll show you 8 stories of athletes who behaved dishonestly. Let's get it on. During the 2006 World Cup final, the French footballer Zinedine Zidane suddenly struck a player of the rival team, Marco Materazzi, with his head. Marco fell to the ground, supposedly very hurt, and Zidane is removed from the field. Italy beat France, and analysts claim that the removal of Zidane strongly influenced the course of the match. You probably wonder, why is it cheating? Well, turns out it was cunning. Well thought out plan of Marco Materazzi. On the video, you can see how he says something to Zidane, after which he goes berserk and headbutts him. There were a lot of versions of what he said, and Marco does not feel guilty for what happened. Moreover, he even wrote a book, What I Really Told Zidane, which includes 250 witty possible versions of what he said. Football players are very talented guys and great fellows. No one's arguing with that, but the success of their game often depends on the condition of the field. Marwin Hitz, the goalkeeper of Augsburg, knows this better than anyone. During the 15th match of Bundesliga, when Cologne earned the right to do a penalty kick, the goalkeeper imperceptibly spoiled the lawn around the 11-meter mark. Because of this, the forward of Cologne, Anthony Modeste, slipped and didn't score. Cheating in sports is really sad, so let us cheer you up a little bit. Quite often, athletes are punished for cheating and get permanently thrown out of the game. For example, the pitcher of the New York Yankees baseball club was disqualified for 10 matches for using a pine tar. The fact is that this special cream improves control over the ball, which means that it cannot be used during the game. Probably, Michael Pineda thought that nobody will notice it, but the audience turned out to be sharp-eyed. A standard football team consists of 11 players, so if a team plays with 12 people, it's obviously unfair, even if the 12th player gets on the field without the team knowing. This is exactly what happened with the Brazilian football club Aparecidense. The team was saved from a goal by a masseur. The man was supporting his team, and at some point he could not stand it anymore and decided to save the goal. However, he had to run away from the enraged players of the opposing team. Nevertheless, he claims he doesn't regret anything and would do it again. Everyone knows about Russian tennis player Maria Sharapova and her passion for screaming on the tennis court. She claims she's been doing so since she was 4 years old and can't help it, but in a sense, it is micro-cheating, because the screams prevent her rivals from focusing, and they don't let them hear the sound of the ball, which is important. Football players are famous for faking pain like nobody else. And of course, when the judge is not very careful, faking a fall is a real fraud. On April 13, 1995, Andreas Müller dived on the field, as if the football player of the rival team pushed him. The viewers were indignant. There was so much space that a car could have passed between the two players, but the referee believed the simulation and appointed a penalty. In some cases, even cheating can't lead an athlete to victory. And although Mexican boxer Antonio Margarito held the title of world champion, he had a few scandals in his career. On January 24, 2009, traces of calcium and sulfur were found in the athlete's bandages. These products have an interesting property. Reacting with oxygen, they become plaster-like. Needless to say, such plaster pads on the hands allow the boxer to make more powerful and painful punches. After the incident, Antonio received a year of disqualification, although some believe that this was too little. In the end, he exposed the lives of rivals to danger, and who knows how many matches with plaster have already been held before the fraud was revealed. Referees use yellow cards to punish the unsportsmanlike behavior of players, but sometimes this has more unpleasant consequences. For example, a match in the round of 16 of the 1990 World Cup turned into a circus, according to many football fans. On the 22nd minute of the match, Germany versus Holland, Frank Rijkaard imperceptibly spat on the forward of the rival team, Rudi Voller. The incident went unnoticed by the judge, and Voller got a yellow card for complaining. Then the players got into a fight at the gate. Voller even managed to fake a fall, although no one pushed him. As a result, in just 2 minutes, the viewers got to see 2 spits, 2 yellow cards, and 2 players sent off. That's all for today, and just in case some athletes are watching, please, play fair. See you soon!